Hello everybody, this is an update to my Shrek collection. Last time I only really covered my plushes and little figures that I have, but this time I'm covering pretty much everything. And I mean everything. So let's start with the plushes. Over here we have a giant jumbo Shrek, which I believe was a carnival thing. I am not too sure. And there's also a donkey, same style. Over here is actually the only human Fiona I have, which is interesting. I don't know how much. There's a lot of merchandise I've just heard human form, so that's nice. This Shrek's pretty interesting. This was a Macy's for Shrek the Third. Or Shrek the Third stuff is all purple. It comes with finger puppets, which are still attached. And this guy looks pretty derpy, and he's got a red vest for some reason. Don't ask me why. Another almost brand new thing. This is Puss in Boots in the box. He's got his eyes. And apparently his head will purr, but I don't think it works. No. That's also Shrek the Third. This is just a Shrek plush. I believe this one is from Universal. I got it thrifted, so I don't know. There's this guy who's got a plastic head. Don't know where he came from. But he does have a hook and a leather vest. And he's got a little wandering eye. Just a basic donkey. Might be Shrek 2, for all I know. This Fiona is a Shrek 2 plush. They only have two Fiona plushes, one ogre, one not. And this one is from, well, Shrek 2, if you couldn't tell by the tag. I also found this lovely holiday Puss in Boots holding a candy cane from Ty. Here is a Shrek 2 Puss in Boots, which he used to work, but now he doesn't. What the heck? This is early Puss in Boots. Look at this design. It's a little off model. Here's another donkey plush. Looks a little possessed. I won't lie. And another one. I have a bunch of donkeys. Here's a Shrek the Third Puss in Boots, maybe? I feel like I had this one. It's kind of similar to that one, but it's not. This is a Shrek 2 talking donkey.
Oh, man, I can't feel my toes. I don't have any toes. Are we there? Who are you calling?
Yeah, it doesn't really work that well, but that's what the Puss in Boots was like, except it had like lines that weren't even in the movie. Which is interesting. This is another one. They do a lot of the eye, where it's all cute and stuff. This is Shrek 2, early. And I got 3 Ogre Baby plushes. We got Felicia, Fergus, and Farkle. That's their names. I don't know which one's Fergus, which one's Farkle. That's lovely. Those are the plush toys that I own a Shrek. Not a whole lot, but some of them are pretty big, so that's pretty neat. Let me fix some of these guys, since some of them fell over. Alright, so here is one interesting. This is not a figure. You open it up, you'll see that it is actually a shampoo bottle. I'm just one-handed, so I gotta fix it. So there's the bottle. This was green apple. I was like, this is around Shrek 2 time when there's a donkey smiling like a creep. So yeah, that was neat. Here we got Shrek 4 Fiona from whatever, Burger King or McDonald's. I think they changed, probably McDonald's. This is a nostalgic toy for me. This is a one of them, Puss in Boots, Burger King, Shrek, not Burger King, McDonald's. The first 2 were Burger King toys, and the last 2 were McDonald's. Here's Pinocchio, which I believe was from Shrek 4, maybe. I do not know. I should probably know. This is a bizarre one, so there's like a weird... One of the restaurants had this weird head change thing, but I found this where just the baby Shrek in Shrek's body, so unfortunately it looks like that. Very bizarre. It's, but yeah, that's it. Here's one of the few Shrek 1 merchandise that I own, for Dragon, this is Burger King, and had a little thing. Yeah. And I believe this is Shrek 4, donkey with a waffle in his mouth. Neat. This is a little figurine of Puss in Boots. And one of Donkey. And here is probably a Shrek the Third, maybe, or Shrek 4, a Dronky. I love the Dronkies. Well, maybe donks are weird. And here is a Shrek watch from one of the fast food restaurants, which I do not think works, but it's neat. I forgot to mention, this Shrek plush, I actually found this recently. Don't know exactly what, I think it's more, no, I think I got that, no, it was at the dollar store, I believe, or something like that. I just saw it and I picked it up, maybe, I don't know. Here are some of the baby figures, mostly from Shrek the Third. Felicia, Farkle, and Fergus, I believe. Don't know. And here's a Fiona doing a strut from Shrek the Third. I don't know what this pose is, but that's okay. And here's a little figurine of Fiona. And I got a couple of these standees, green bases here. All of those are dollar store. They have these weird figurines, so they're like of those. There's Puss in Boots, Shrek. I opened these. I did a long time video opening these, and the dragon, like they had like a name. I don't even remember what it was, but it was really bizarre. You can watch that video. And I was like reacting to it. There's Dragon, Fiona, and Donkey for that series. This was Forever After, I believe, maybe, where it's like a Puss in Boots watch, but his head, it's really bizarre. I found this at the thrift store. It was to something because he's got pegs in his foot, but just a little Shrek figurine. And don't look at that face too much. This is a unopened Shrek the Third Fiona Pez dispenser with the Pez candy in there because I don't really want that. Plus, it's probably old as dirt. And this is the Puss in Boots Pez dispenser. Don't know what movie that was from. Here's another one that I had as a kid, which was a Shrek figurine. This is actually one of the best Shrek figures, and believe it or not, this was McDonald's. Just this big old Shrek McDonald's toy from Shrek the Third. Like, geez, what? It's nice. It's a nice figure. This one is bizarre. I do not know where this came from. I always had it, and I have no idea what it was for. It might be from some candy, but yeah, it's a Shrek head, and it's just bizarre. This is the only one from the Puss in Boots movies, which is a Puss in Boots just toy from that movie. And he's got a sword, you know. Here's a Shrek the Third donkey toy. Another standee donkey. I'm not sure where that's from. Nice 3 blind mice. They can see clearly now the rain's gone. And here is Shrek from Shrek 1. I didn't know what he was holding, and then I saw he was holding a knight. So this is a Burger King original Shrek 1 toy. And I saved the last one because it's was my favorite as a child. Shrek 2 Puss in Boots bobblehead. I lost this and I cried as a child because I was a beat child, let's be honest. Over here I have a Shrek and Fiona costume. No, the Fiona costume isn't mine, it's my fiance's. Yes, we dressed up as Shrek and Fiona. Though I did not look like this, just to let you know. I had a mask on, though it did come with ogre ears. Now, 2 things I actually forgot to get, and I'm too lazy to grab now. I've already started the video. I just realized is that of the media section, I am missing my Shrek 2 interactive book, which I don't know where it is. And as I was looking for Shrek stuff, I forgot to take out the Puss in Boots Last Wish movie, which I do own, so keep that in mind. Anyway, VHS tapes, only the first 2 movies released on VHS. You got the standard special edition video cassette, which is just a giant cardboard thing with the sleeve. For some reason, like the sleeve's oversized. I don't know why they did that. And Shrek 2, my favorite film. Well, one of them. And the rest here are DVDs, just a random Easter box set of the Ultimate Collection, which includes like pretty much most of these movies and whatever else there is. So, of course, I got the standard Shrek DVD, Shrek 2, 2 of them, don't ask why, Shrek the Third, and Shrek Forever After. I've also got Shrek 3D. Whoa, it's holographic. And I also got this 3D pack because why not? And this thing that no one ever talks about, Donkey's Christmas Shrektacular. Yeah, this exists. And I have Shrek the Third, the junior novel. So in case you want to read the best Shrek movie in novel form, just kidding, it's the worst Shrek movie. And I do own 2 board games. Operation Shrek, which is just as weird as it looks. And Shrek Chess, which is actually complete, even though the one thing holding the pieces isn't there. But all the pieces are in there. So if you ever want to play me in Shrek Chess, just contact me down below. Just kidding, I'm not giving out my address. And then lastly, we have our Shrek video games. So, I guess I really should have put this in the light, but we have Shrek on the original Xbox and its GameCube port, Shrek Extra Large. And I guess another early Shrek game, Shrek Treasure Hunt on PS1. Shrek 2 I have a lot. I got Shrek 2 on Xbox, Shrek 2 on GameCube, Shrek 2 on PC, Shrek 2 on Game Boy Advance, Madagascar and Shrek 2 on Game Boy Advance. And these are custom cases, in case you're wondering. Shrek 2, Beg for Mercy. And Shrek 2, GBA video, which fell out, of course. The actual movie on a cartridge, which is really beat. Then you got Shrek 3rd on Wii, Shrek Forever After on Wii. We got Shrek Super Slam on GameCube as well as PlayStation 2. Shrek Smash and Crash Racing on GameCube. As well as Shrek Carnival Craze Party Games on Wii, PS2, as well as DS. Already did that. There's a... This isn't really Shrek, but stuff has Shrek right in the front, so I counted DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing, Shrek Ogres and Donkeys. This is a Shrek Fairy Tale Freakdown, Shrek Super Slam on GBA, I forgot to mention that, as well as Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway, and lastly, we have Shrek Castle at the Castle. And that is all my Shrek stuff, other than two things which I forgot. Oops. Thank you for watching, and remember to watch Eat an Onion, I guess. Onions have layers. I don't know.